and NAIJA.
And we back at it.
With another mother-loving video. Because your mother loved our video.
Ooh!
So we're doing a redo of how we met. Because the first one was just...
too long.
Yeah. And the quality was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was our first video, y'all.
We was some youngins. Like...
We was the same age, first of all. But we were just like ready to get content out there to start our channel. So we ain't know no better, you know. We learning. We
are
one step at a time. I'ma tell my story again first. If y'all already watched the first video, listen. Be patient with us, okay? Listen to it again. It might be even more funnier. This one more than that one. Who knows? Let's get into this video. So, the first time we met. Where should I start? Okay. No, I'm gonna start when I first saw her. Okay, so I was walking down the steps and like I see a group of girls in the lobby and I was with my friends and we was like going up. They was like sitting in the lobby and we was going this way, but I happened to look over. And don't you know how you look over but you double look at something? So I looked over and then like I looked back, then I was like, hold up. And then I looked again real fast, but I didn't want to look too long and I seen her. And I was just like, yo, she cute as she cute as shit. So I remember she had the little wrap in her head and everything. So,
I used to stay in hair wraps.
Right. So I was just like, damn, she cute as shit. But I did not want to tell nobody. Because don't you know how people be? You tell people, then they tell somebody else, then they want to be matchmaker. No, I want to do this myself. I don't need nobody to do anything for me. First, I got to like scope her out. Do she even like girls? Do she have somebody? Like, you got to ask yourself these questions before you just jump right in. Maybe because like being rejected, it kind of hurts sometimes. It kind of hurts.
I was going to reject your fine ass girl.
I guess I didn't want to actually be rejected, even though if I was rejected, it would have been like, okay, like, but I would rather know the reason why I was rejected than to just be rejected. And then I'm just like, what's going on? Like, why you rejecting me? So I started scoping around. One time I seen her in the cafeteria. She was with a whole group of people. And I was just like watching her. So we was eating. I looked over and I swear we made eye contact for at least 5 seconds. You know the 5-second rule. If you look at somebody for 5 seconds, y'all want each other. Like, you find something attractive about that person. Unless you make that face like, what you looking at? So I seen her in the cafeteria and we looked at each other. So that gave me one level. Like, yeah, like, okay, that's something. So then another time was when I was with my best friend and we was coming to the dorms and we was getting on the elevator and her and her friend was behind us, but I didn't know that until we got to the elevator. I turned around and I seen her. So we got on the elevator and I'm by like the numbers that you press to go to what floor. So I'm like, what floor y'all going to? And she was like 2 and I was like, we on the first floor. Like, we have stairs. So I was about to say like, you know, we on the first floor, why you ain't walk? Just to have a conversation. But before I could say anything, she was like, no, I mean 3. And I'm like, okay, I was about to say.
Yo, I was nervous as hell. Like, my friend pushed me to get on the elevator. She was like, yo, she's getting on the elevator. Go on the elevator right freaking now. I'm like, yo, no.
Oh yeah, mind y'all. She didn't like elevators.
I didn't. I hated elevators.
So the fact, like, I didn't find this out until after we started talking.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, she was spitting the key the whole time. So, anyways, we was on the elevator. I was on my phone, I think. And then she got off, and I happened to look up and seen her butt. Like, she had on this sundress, and her butt was just like so beautiful. So I was just staring at her butt, and excuse me, sorry. And when she was getting off, don't you know how you want to say something loud so somebody could hear? I was like, yo, she cute as shit to my best friend, but I wanted her to hear me. But I felt that she can't really hear.
Can't hear nothing.
So she ain't hear nothing I said. But I heard them laughing, so I'm thinking she heard them. And my best friend, like when the elevators closed, my best friend was like, oh, she think you cute too. And I was like, how you know? And she was like, because she was staring at you the whole time. And I was like, what? So we walk into my room. She like, oh, yeah, if you don't get her, I'm going to get her. I was like, oh, I'm going to get her. You got me fucked up. So then that's when the same night, I told one person other than my best friend. My best friend was the first person I told that, like, I had a crush on her. Because I knew she wasn't going to, like, really say nothing to nobody or even her. It was actually the next day. She was like, my best friend was like, I'm going to talk to her to see what her name is and stuff like that. So she seen her, like, in between classes. And my best friend introduced herself to her. She was like, oh, hey, I'm Missy. And
my name Missy, and you're so pretty. And I was like, what the? Because I seen them together. I was like, oh. I was like, hi, my name's Tiffany. You're pretty too. She was like, oh, really? Your makeup is so nice. I was like, thank you. And yeah, that was it.
So then, like, later that day, we were sitting in the lobby on the desk, and she was just telling me about how, like, she introduced herself to her. Woo-woo.
I remember this time.
So we were sitting on the desk, and I was waiting for her to, like, walk in. So, yeah, I used to sit in the lobby just to see if she would come in. Like, all the time. Yes, I told you that.
I don't know why it's surprising every time I hate. Just hurry up and let me so I can tell my story. Like, I really want to tell y'all. All
right. So, I'm just sitting in the lobby, and I just had a feeling I'm going to see her come. So, she walked, like, in the door, and I'm just like, hey, girlfriend. And then she didn't hear me because I told y'all she can't hear. So, but she heard something, so she turned around, and the first thing I seen was that big ass smile. Like, y'all, look how bomb this smile is. Like, that's the first thing I noticed, and it just melt my heart. So I was looking like, I was kind of nervous, like my heart was beating, but I was just like asking her questions like, are you a freshman? How you like it here? Like, stuff like that. And she was just smiling the whole time. Yeah, she was smiling the whole time. Alright, she left. I didn't ask for a number or none of that. So she had left, went upstairs. And I'm like, okay, tonight's the night. Like, I'm about to get her number. So I was sitting in the lobby that night with my friend. We used to do homework all the time in the lobby. I finally told her about the girl. I told her about her, because I was just like, I know tonight's the night. Like, I'm really confident about this. Like, I know she want me at this point. So, we was doing homework, and I was telling her about it. She was like, oh, yeah, I know her. Woo, woo. So, I was like, if she come down here, I'm going to get her number. So, she was like, okay, babe. Tell me why 2 minutes later, she comes down the stairs and my heart started racing. My friend was like, I don't remember what she was doing, watching TV or doing her homework, but I just looked at her and she was like, what? And then that's when she looked over and she saw her. And then she called her over there and my heart was just like, so they started having a conversation. So, like, they exchanged numbers. I forgot why, because they wanted to be friends or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell y'all that.
Yeah, so I was like, you should put my number in your phone too. And when I say her smile lit up, like her whole face lit up, and I'm like, she stayed over there, gave me the phone, put my number in the room. And then, yeah, that's how we met. Well, that's my side of the story.
Okay. My side of the story now. Okay. So, when I first, like, I seen her around campus, right, I was like, yo, she is so freaking cute. Like, oh my gosh, my heart started beating. Like, I was having chills. I felt like this was the first time I had a crush on anybody, right? Like, that's how nervous and just all types of emotional I was when I first saw her. So I remember seeing her around campus. I'm like, yo, she can dress like, I gotta step my game up if I really want her to really know me. But, like, I really like doing faces. So my outfit, I used to really try to, like, make it a little bit noticeable just so she could see me. Some of my main friends, I used to have them, like, basically, you know, clocking her, right?
Stalking me.
Clocking her every little move. Like, I knew what classes she had, what time she got out. And, like, we all had a code name for her, and I used to call her baby daddy, right? I was like, yo, I'm having kids. Like, I don't care what. Like, that was it. So, so I remember one time, me and my sister was going home for the weekend, and she was in the lobby, and I was walking out to go in the car. And I just glanced over, and I saw her. I was like, oh, my God, who is this girl? Like, real life, who is this girl? So I went home. I told my sister about her. She was like, "Oh, my friends be around her." So basically, like, she know her, and I was like, "Yo, hook me up." Yo, I used to be so nervous to even, like, if she's in the same room, I'd be dumb nervous. You would swear she was a celebrity. Like, she is so fine to me. I was just like, oh my God. I swore like I didn't have a chance with her. I was just like, yo, she probably like, because her best friend was like her height and slim as hell. And I was just like, they look compatible. But I never thought, you know, they was together. I just thought that was like her type or something like that. I'm like, nah. That ain't gonna be me, woo woo. So one of her friends came over and invited me to a party or something like that. And I was like, I have a question for you. She was like, what? I was like, and I was like, never mind. Like, I instantly got nervous. Because when I glanced over at her, she was looking at me. I was like, I looked at my friend. I was like, you saw she looked at me? Like, you saw that? Like, you saw that she looked at me? Whole tea, she was calling her friend over there to her. And I was just like, but basically I was like, do you have a girlfriend? Mm-hmm. And she was like, Aisha? And I was like, that's her name? And I remember one of my moms, I was like, oh my God, her name is so beautiful. But I was still calling her baby daddy. Like, I told all my friends her name, but I was like, yeah, I'm still call her baby daddy. So I was just like, I was in La La Land every time she was around. So the day she was in the lobby doing homework with her friend, so me and two of my other friends, we were about to go to Chipotle, right? Get off the well, I was walking on the steps, and they get off the elevator and we meet up. And both of them was like, yo, she here. I'm like, who? Like, I knew it was her, but I turned to my left, and I saw she was sitting down. I was like, oh my God, why is she so pretty doing homework? So her friend called me over there, and I was like, I was like, should I give you a heart attack? So yeah, I wasn't trying to look at her, whatever. So I remember a couple minutes later, she was like, oh, this is my friend. And then I remember she was just like, oh, I could introduce myself. I was like, yo, her voice, oh my God, her voice. And then she was like, put my number in your phone. And no, I'm not gonna lie. So I had an Android at first, like when I first met her. And I was like, yo, she probably not gonna talk to me no more because I got an Android. Y'all, she didn't care. No. We were some Android iPhone lovers. Like, oh my God. I was like, yo, she loved me. I supported the Green Bubble struggle. She loved me for me. I was like, this is the one. So I remember when I got her number, dog, I was staring at my phone. I went outside and I waited till we passed because she could still see us from outside. I waited till we got up the hill. I was like, cut her number. And I'm like so excited. And my friends are just like, Tiffany, calm down. I was like, should I call her now? Tonight? Tomorrow? And they're just like, Tiffany, no. Like, both my friends, one of them was like, yeah, text her right now. The other one was like, nah, make her wait. Like, gotta let her wait. I was like, I don't care. I just want to text her. I was like, I just want to give her my all. Like, so we go to Chipotle and we come back and she's still doing homework. And I was like, yes. So we go up there and they're talking about other stuff. And I'm just like, yo, I won't go down there and see her again. And it was like, what you gonna say? And then my friend was like, go warm up my Chipotle. I was like, you a real one? Because now I have a reason to go down there. So the microwave was down there, right? So I walked down there. She doing homework. Was you by yourself? You was by yourself, right?
No, she was still there. She
was still there? Mm-hmm. See, I only saw her. Only had eyes for her. Anyway, so I'm warming it up or whatever. I'm sitting there and we talking and we're conversating like hell, dog. We were talking forever until what time in the morning?
We was talking till like 4 in the morning. And remind you, I had to be to work at 9 o'clock. So I'm just like I didn't even care about going to sleep early, none of that, because I had to be to work. I didn't care, yo. The conversation was just like flowing. Like, it was. I felt like I knew her for like 10 years, honestly. Like, it was so weird.
It was so natural.
And I opened up to her like really easy.
Like, I was like, wow. Yo, she told me her intentions, and I was just like, yo, I love her even more. Like, I fell for her. Like, that night, that kind of, like, I swear, like, oh my gosh, it's like a love book, like something that you will only read
right.
that I felt that night, and I was like, wow, she is as real as it's gonna get, and I don't want nobody else but her. And I was like jazzing in my head, like, yo, she be real life talking, and every move she made, I was just like effortlessly. It was just so beautiful and perfect. And like from that night, she walked me to my room, and she's like, hope you have a great night. And I was like, okay. Oh my god, my cheeks hurt, but I was just like, yo.
I was still up all night just thinking about everything we talked about, just thinking about her that night, how everything went, and I'm just like,
I was like, this can't.
I was in La La Land.
I was like, this can't be real. Like real life, I saw her, stalked her, forever, and I'm finally like talking to her.
Now look at us. My baby.
And I remember the next morning I texted her. I was like, good morning.
She was like,
how did you sleep? I was spitting game.
And she sent me pictures.
Not nudes or nothing.
No. It was just like selfies.
Yeah, I was so nervous.
She sending me pictures already.
I was like I looked great that next day because I was in a great mood, and I was like, she's gonna see how great I look.
I was showing people at work, and I was just like, yo, I just met this girl yesterday. She looked so good. I was just showing everybody those pictures.
So
that's how we met again. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. We're gonna try not to make it as long as the first one. I don't know if we're gonna keep the first. Are we gonna keep the first one? Maybe. Maybe
not.
Yeah, who knows? We might. I don't know. But this is like the official story.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys like this video. So if you like the video, make sure you go like
and comment
and subscribe to our
channel.
Alright, y'all. We'll see. This is.
I'm happy. I feel like I just fell in love just telling that story all over again. So we'll see you guys
on the next video. Alright, y'all.
That is my dog show. That is my dog. That is my dog show. That is my dog. Me and my dog. We get them two in a row.